Hi guys, and welcome back to the Golf Star tutorial channel. It has been quite a while since I've made my last video. I've actually not been playing this game too much. I've been too busy with work since there are other things in this world than playing Golf Star. Um, there's been updates to the game since last. There's been introduced a newer shot, the Sky Shot, which seems really useful. Hopefully I'll be doing a video about that also later. Also a new course has been introduced, the Safari course, and it seems quite difficult so far. But hopefully I will be doing a walkthrough of that also in the video. Today, however, I will be doing a video on approach shots. I'll try to cover three shots: the chip shot, the flop shot, and the pitch shot, which are really precise shots, all of them compared to your normal shot. And I'll try to talk a little bit about the differences between them and what to account for to get really close to the pin and securing that birdie or eagle on the hole. We've gone to the ninth hole on the sawgrass, and I will try to lay this up. I'll probably need a little bit more. I'll try to go with the 5-wood and see if this will get me into a position where I can use the chip shot. So I have 60 yards on my chip, and the chip shot is a really precise shot. And the only thing you really need to know about this is that you definitely need to have some green to work with. So let's see if I'm at 60 yards here. Since I have plenty of green this way, especially with it tilting a little bit from the left to the right, so I need to aim left of the hole. This is no problem here. But if you see, if I do the chip shot and I want to, let's aim just for the pin and see where this hits. So this hits just here. If I were to change this to the flop shot, I get a little bit closer to the hole. And basically, when you need to carry more stuff like bunkers to get onto the green and securing so you know how the ball will roll, you'll use the flop shot. But the short flop shots, you also need to know that they will roll. It's not like the full shot flop shot that almost stops immediately. And this is like really natural also. If you play golf, you will know that like half a shot will roll more than when you do full shot, where you can really give it some backspin and stop the ball. But with the chip shot here, it's you don't need to be so precise in hitting it down here. It will be quite precise no matter what. The short chip shots, you will also get a good chance to hold those if you're good at aiming. So let's look at this position. I have a 1 degree right lay. That means that essentially if I'm here and I have 60, I have to go, these dots are 1 yard, so I need to go 0.6 dot to the left. This would be around here. So you see, I'm actually, if I were to continue this line, I'm going more or less into the hole. But as you also see, look at the green. So you see this is going from the left to the right. So this means when the ball lands, it will bounce to the right and it will roll a little bit more to the right. So you need to go out even further, try to adjust and get a feel for how much this is. You won't get it perfect every time. So you have a little bit of wind against you. This is not going to affect the chip shot very much, very little. But then again, you're a little bit below, so this is 1.5, and a little bit downhill this way will make the ball roll even further. So I would probably go just around here, and let's see if we can get this close to the pin. So this is almost full with my gap wedge. The ball is off, and yeah, that's quite good.
Nice
That's
approach.
for sure a birdie from here.
Birdie chance.
Let's put it in and restart for the other shots. Now I'm gonna try to lay it up in a different position where I would definitely use the flop shot. We'll try to get into this position around here. So with the free iron, and so here you'll see I'll have a lot of bunkers to carry. I'll have around 90 yards almost to the pin. This is good because this is more or less a full. So if I were to go with the normal shot, as you can see here, I'm actually hitting outside the green, and I'm not sure which way it's actually going to bounce and how much roll it's going to take off. If I get onto the green, this is definitely going to roll too long. You also see I have a downhill lie here. It makes the ball roll further and come out flatter. I have a 3 degrees right lie. I can certainly adjust for that. But if I switch to the flop shot here, you see I'm actually overshooting it instead. It's going all the way up there, and it's almost stopping instantly. Maybe it'll get 1 or 2 yards of roll because of the downhill lie. So as you see, we have 3 degrees right, and we are counting 1, 2.5, and that more or less fits with the 93. So when you have a 1 degree right lie for each 100 yards you have, you need to aim 1 yard to the right, and between these dots are exactly 1 yard. So that's quite nice. You have a little bit, the green is below you, which is approximately 3.5 yard, and then you have a little bit of wind against you, and you need to stop it also a little bit. This should be quite good. So as I said, this is really good for carrying over a lot of stuff. While if you have a shorter flop shot, you will still get some roll on it. Let's see, this shouldn't roll long. So 1-2 yards because of the downhill lie, and still quite a secure birdie. Let's go back and finish off with the pitch shot. Let's try to put it into position here. Again, we're going to get a bit of a downhill lie. This could actually be a difficult pitch shot, because now, no matter what length you have, your flop shot won't go longer than 33. This might be enough here because you are so much below, but otherwise you will have the pitch shot. The thing about the pitch shot, as you exactly see here, is with the shorter pitch shots, you see I'm almost only need halfway, and with the downhill it always comes out flatter, and that means that you need much more green to work with to make this happen. If you're in this position, I would probably go with a normal shot from here, just to get it onto the green, because the pitch comes out flatter, and I wouldn't really use it here. So around here I would go with a normal shot. You see that even comes out flat, and I overshoot here. This is also quite a difficult approach here. I think I'll try to see if I can put this in a better position, a little further from the pin. Let's see if we can put it up here. Yeah, this is a good position. We should have around 140 yards here. So this is more of a full pitch shot. Not still a full, but the more you can hit it, the more flight you will get on it. It will still have a downhill lie here, so it means that it will definitely come down earlier. As you see, we have 43 feet below. This would be approximately 12 yards I would need to adjust for. That would be around here. A little bit of wind against us, and then I would definitely need to account for this roll. So I need to go back. I have, as you see, I'm aiming here and I have a left lie, but I need to still account for the green going from left to right. And I would guess this would be around here, and I would see a roll all the way up to the pin from there. So let's take this last shot. Oh, we definitely need to hit that more precise. That will do. So just onto the green, and it rolls towards the pin.
Nice approach.
So that was a little bit about the free approach
birdie.
shots that you would normally use. It's quite good to get familiar with the differences between those shots and when to use what shots. And sometimes you need also on your approach shots to say, okay, I'm not gonna go straight for the hole, but get into a good position where you might have an uphill putt. A straight uphill putt is preferable, so you don't get into a really curvy putt, because that will make the birdie much more difficult to get, whether you have putting guides or not. But I'll get back with more videos, and until then, enjoy and practice your golf.